A bonjour from Paris. Join us on a magical journey through the City of Light as we uncover the breathtaking wonders of Paris. From the iconic Eiffel Tower and charming streets of Montmartre to the stunning art collections in the Louvre and the historic grandeur of Notre-Dame Cathedral, this video showcases the best that Paris has to offer. We'll wander through charming neighborhoods, savor delicious French cuisine, and soak up the romantic ambience that Paris is famous for. So, grab your beret, pack your appetite for adventure, and let's explore the magic of Paris together. The Eiffel Tower. It's hard to imagine Paris without this iconic structure piercing its skyline. Built for the 1889 World's Fair, it was initially met with mixed reviews. Today it stands as a symbol of France's industrial prowess and artistic daring. Remember Gustave Eiffel, the brilliant engineer behind this masterpiece. Over 130 years later, it continues to inspire awe in millions of visitors. From the top, Paris stretches out like an impressionist painting. Look, there's the Seine River, reflecting the sky like molten glass. And over there, the majestic Notre-Dame, a testament to faith and artistry. Take a moment to soak it all in. This is Paris at its most breathtaking. As we descend, let's carry a piece of the tower's magic with us. Prepare to be dazzled. We're stepping into the Louvre Museum, the world's largest art museum and home to some of the most recognizable masterpieces ever created. This grand palace, once home to French kings, now houses a treasure trove of art and artifacts spanning centuries and continents. Art enthusiast. Let's start with the star of the show, Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic Mona Lisa. Crowds gather, drawn to her subtle smile and knowing gaze. Take your time, observe the delicate brushstrokes, the play of light and shadow. What secrets does she hold? We may never know, but that's part of her allure. Don't let the Mona Lisa distract you from the other masterpieces in this room. The Wedding Feast at Cana, a massive canvas by Veronese, depicts a lavish biblical banquet with incredible detail. And just across the way, the Winged Victory of Samothrace, a Hellenistic sculpture of Nike, the goddess of victory, seems ready to take flight. As we wander through the Louvre's vast galleries, we are transported through time and across cultures. Ancient Egyptian sarcophagi, Greek sculptures, Renaissance frescoes. The Louvre has it all. It's impossible to see everything in one visit, but that's okay. The Louvre is best savored in small bites, each gallery a course in a grand artistic feast. Standing on the Ile de la Cité, Notre-Dame Cathedral has been a symbol of Paris for over 850 years. This Gothic masterpiece, with its soaring towers and breathtaking stained glass windows, has witnessed centuries of history. Remember back in 2019 when a fire ravaged the cathedral's roof and spire? The world watched in horror as a symbol of hope seemed to crumble. But the spirit of Notre-Dame, like Paris itself, is indomitable. Today, the cathedral is shrouded in scaffolding, a testament to ongoing restoration efforts. It's a reminder of our heritage's fragility and the human spirit's ability to rebuild. Even in its wounded state, Notre-Dame inspires awe. Step inside and you'll be enveloped by peace and tranquility. The stained glass windows, some spared from the fire, bathe the interior in colors. As we walk through the nave, imagine the countless souls who have sought solace here. Notre-Dame is more than just a building, it's a testament to faith, history, and the human spirit. Prepare to be charmed. We're climbing the cobblestone streets of Montmartre, a hilltop neighborhood that's a world away from the hustle and bustle of central Paris. This is the Paris of artists and dreamers, a place where creativity spills out onto the streets and the air is thick with the scent of paint and possibility.
At the top of the hill, the Sacré-Cœur Basilica stands like a sugary confection, its white domes gleaming against the azure sky. Step inside and you'll be greeted by a serene atmosphere and breathtaking mosaics. Wander through the square, browse the colorful artwork, and maybe even have your portrait painted. As you stroll along the narrow streets, you'll discover hidden courtyards, charming cafes, and quirky shops. Be sure to stop by the vineyard of Montmartre, a hidden gem that produces a surprisingly good vintage. Narrator. But for many, the real draw of Montmartre is its artistic legacy. This is where Picasso, Modigliani, and countless other struggling artists found inspiration in the early 20th century. Today their spirit lives on in the Place du Tertre, where artists set up their easels, capturing the essence of Montmartre on canvas.
Welcome to the Champs-Élysées, Paris's grand avenue stretching from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe. This iconic street is a feast for the senses, a whirlwind of high-end boutiques, grand cafes and theatres. As we stroll along the tree-lined sidewalks, we're surrounded by the energy and elegance of Paris. Fashionable Parisians browse the designer shops, while tourists snap photos of the Arc de Triomphe in the distance. Let's take a moment to admire the architecture. The buildings lining the Champs-Élysées are a testament to the grandeur of Haussmann's renovation of Paris in the 19th century. Their ornate facades, wrought iron balconies and mansard roofs create a sense of timeless elegance. As the sun begins to set, the Champs-Élysées takes on a magical glow. The streetlights twinkle, casting a warm glow on the crowds below. This is the perfect time to find a sidewalk cafe, order a glass of wine and watch the world go by.
All aboard for a leisurely cruise along the Seine River, the lifeblood of Paris. As we glide through the heart of the city, we'll see familiar landmarks from a whole new perspective.
The Eiffel Tower seems even more impressive from the water, its iron latticework reflected in the shimmering surface of the Seine. We'll pass under historic bridges, each with its own story to tell.
The Pont Neuf, despite its name, is the oldest bridge in Paris, dating back to the 16th century. The Pont Alexandre III, with its ornate Art Nouveau lamps and gilded statues, is a testament to the Belle Époque.
As we drift along, keep an eye out for the bouquinistes, those charming green boxes lining the riverbanks. These booksellers offer a treasure trove of used books, prints and posters. You might just find a unique souvenir to take home.
A Seine River cruise is the perfect way to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and enjoy the romantic ambience of Paris. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow on the water, we're reminded of why Paris is called the City of Light.
Escape the city buzz and step into the tranquility of the Luxembourg Gardens, a verdant oasis in the heart of Paris. These formal gardens, created in the 17th century for Marie de Medici, offer a respite from the city's energy. As we stroll along the gravel paths, we're surrounded by meticulously manicured lawns, colorful flower beds and elegant fountains. The Medici fountain, with its cascading water and mythological sculptures, is a masterpiece of Renaissance design. The Luxembourg Gardens are a favorite spot for Parisians to relax and enjoy the outdoors. Families picnic on the lawns, children sail toy boats in the fountain, and couples steal kisses beneath the shade of chestnut trees. Find a bench, close your eyes, and listen to the sounds of the city fade away. The chirping of birds, the laughter of children, the gentle splash of fountains. These are the sounds of Paris at its most peaceful. Prepare to be dazzled by Sainte-Chapelle, a hidden gem on the Ile de la Cité. This Gothic chapel, built in the 13th century by King Louis IX, is renowned for its breathtaking stained glass windows. Step inside, and you'll be enveloped in a kaleidoscope of colors. The windows, which date back to the 13th century, depict scenes from the Bible, bathing the chapel in an ethereal light. As we gaze up at the soaring windows, we're transported back in time. Imagine the skilled artisans who painstakingly crafted these masterpieces piece by tiny piece. The vibrant colors, the intricate details, the sheer scale of the windows. It's a testament to the artistry and devotion of a bygone era. Take your time to admire the details. Notice the delicate tracery, the expressive faces of the figures, the way the light filters through the colored glass, creating an ever-changing spectacle. Sainte-Chapelle is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, a symphony of light and color that will stay with you long after you leave. As we say au revoir to Paris, I hope you've fallen in love with this enchanting city as much as I have. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the charming streets of Montmartre, Paris has a way of capturing the heart and igniting the imagination. We've explored world-class museums, marveled at architectural wonders, and soaked up the city's unique ambience. But more than that, we've experienced the soul of Paris, its history, its culture, and its joie de vivre. Remember the feeling of strolling along the Seine at sunset, the taste of a freshly baked croissant from a local boulangerie, the sound of an accordion player serenading passers-by in a quaint square. These are the experiences that make Paris unforgettable. So until next time, keep the spirit of adventure alive, embrace the beauty around you, and never stop exploring. Bon voyage.